MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. The Rangers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Garrett Cole gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He will lead this one off today. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and belted to right by Chu. This one's deep. Back goes Reddick, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And that's a special home run. Shin-Soo Choo continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Batting third.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Elvis Andrus.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Springer coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. For the series, he's 3 for 12. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. 1 strike now from Cole. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan Dero, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen. I want to be on their roster right now. I think I'm going to go down next managerial interview we got and tell them I want to be on the roster.
And he chased it in the dirt. Chirinos recovers. And the throw to first ends the inning. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first here in Arlington. It's now 1-0 Texas. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Minor into the windup. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you. All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes to Shields. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. There is Andrus. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Here's Rougned Odor now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Odor.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding forward, Nomar Mazara showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Here's George Springer. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Andrus has it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a great take there right there, that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting eighth, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This is line to left. Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We played 2 full innings and we are tied 1-1. So striding in, Ronald Guzman. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Ronald Guzman.
Here comes the first pitch. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Gurriel is under it, no problem, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Delino DeShields.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up to bat next, Delino DeShields. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
So striding forward now, Shin-Soo Choo. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Guzman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings of the bat to generate offense, but when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic guys, so it would be misguided to not be aggressive and force the other guys to prove they can stop them. Something to keep an eye on as this one moves forward.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 1 for 5. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Popped him up. Guzman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
1 out now in the Houston 3rd, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high, ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a looper to left. Gallo coming on. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A bullet to first base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
In now, Jose Altuve, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Altuve sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros leave one through three complete, all tied one apiece. Digging in, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bregman has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one.
There's a good knuckle curveball right there. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between a curveball and the knuckle curve? The knuckle curveball, the finger, your pointer finger is spiked into it, and at times it can be a much tighter spin and rotation than the conventional curveball.
This is drilled, but right into the shift. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as you see there, that total good for second place on this Astros ball club. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The center fielder, number 4, Joe
So a runner at first with one out now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. He's set. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And it's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but foul. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping up now, Robinson Chirinos, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Correa is off at first with 2 away. 1-1 to Chirinos.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. One left for Houston. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. One strike now from Cole. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Asdrubal Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Springer is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches. If you're a hitter, you have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Aledmys Diaz. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazara is under it. 2 down.
Now batting. The right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now in the box, Josh Reddick. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Minor gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. 5 innings complete. 2-1 Houston. Now at the plate, Jet Bandy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Delino DeShields.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it on the first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Jose Altuve, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is DeShields. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. 0-1 the count. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hold. 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. 4th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitter's on point, the pitchers are making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he
The
takes
center
one
fielder,
away.
number
Wow.
4, George Springer.
At the plate, George Springer, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Miners ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A pause and the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Houston. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Striding in once again, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Andrus will take the turn and head for second here. Elvis is still going. He's headed for third. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box, Joey Gallo, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. So far this season, Gallo is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
Here's the 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Rougned Odor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole.
Number 47.
So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Devenski is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Fielded cleanly. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Aledmys Diaz will stand in here again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Jesse Chavez takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First pitch on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Working for the punch out and the offering. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Diaz leads off first with one away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros leave one as the lead remains 3-1. Will Harris will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. In there, strike 1. Here it comes on 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Jet Vandy. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 3, Delino DeShields.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Delino DeShields. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Jose.
First offering on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. DeShields is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is DeShields. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Odor is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And it's still 3-1. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54,
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Springer. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him, because he's killing them.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus, as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
In now, Rougned Odor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Gallo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. ready with the 0-2. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. Oh, Altuve! What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Stros used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Cole earns win number 4 on the season. Roberto Ozuna hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.